Welcome back to my YouTube channel. New videos every time we buy car parts. Today we got the Q50 in the garage right here. Let's talk to Shiree. It's his car and see what we got going on today.
How's it going, people?
Nice.
Today we're just doing a little bit of lower downpipes. Going with the 3-inch.
What'd you get? What brand?
Spool Performance.
Spool Performance lower downpipes. We got them here.
They are non-resonated.
So I don't know what that means. Nice bung, mate.
Oh yeah.
Shiree is underneath the car with some PB nut blaster. This car does have over 100,000 miles on it, so we're trying to make this as easy as possible. We hit the nut blaster from up top on these bolts over here and on the passenger side as well. So we're getting those ready to go before we start torquing anything. We actually got a 24-inch extension to get it from the top so we don't have to joint a bunch of extensions together. We thought this would be easy, especially for 20 bucks or whatever it costs. So you all know what Q50s sound like, so we'll see what it sounds like with the spooled downpipes on there. We'll give you an after. No before today, just an after. Stay tuned. For reference, that's the lower downpipe there. That dripping wet bolt is what we're gonna go after. He should have hit that white pipe back there as well, and that looks wet to me, so that is good. Going over to the passenger side to hit those ones down there as well. Similar setup over there, then the top bolts are the hardest ones to get to, so we'll work on that next. Again, making sure we're staying hydrated. Down underneath, he's taking off the clips for the O2 sensors on both sides, the little brown clips that everybody loves and breaks all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Y pipe bolts. I believe they're 14 millimeters. Don't remember what the other bolts are, but I'll figure that out here in just a second. Hey, mate, you get any nut in your eye? Or blaster in your eye? Sorry.
Dude, this one's up there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to reach that.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you can use like a Go-Go Gadget extended hand or something.
Maybe the headlamp would have been beneficial now.
I told you. Guy said he wasn't trying to sell us, and you didn't want to listen to him.
Yeah. I see.
Do you think we should get like a lift or something? Do you think that would be beneficial?
Yes.
I like kind of laying on the floor with you, man.
100%.
It's comfortable, resets my back. You know, we can cuddle, the floor's cold, we can stay warm.
I'm fucking warm by these goddamn pipes.
I mean, I can give you some pipe. I got this jack here. There's a pretty nice pipe on it, mate. Bolts the 14 millimeters off the Y pipe here. This is your Y pipe because it makes a Y. There's things as like an X pipe as well. Shiree's still over there struggling. You got some pretty nice sweat stains. Struggling with that O2 clip. It's a little bit harder on the passenger side than the driver's side. I think it's a little bit further up. But I'm gonna start on the top bolts here and just crack them loose, and then we're gonna get these bottom two bolts down there that the camera won't focus on, but they're in there, you'll find them. To the driver's side, it is a 14 millimeter as well. I'm using the 2-foot extension with the little adapter for the long bit that I have on there. That is the first one down there that we need to get to. I believe this side has 2 bolts up top, passenger side has 3, or it's vice versa, but we'll figure it out. This doesn't come out after this first one here. Casualty. This is an adapter from 3/8 to whatever the small little guy is. The 14 millimeter socket has to be a deep channel because of the stud, and the only deep channel I had was for the smaller fitting, and when I put the breaker bar on it, it just sheared that tip off completely, and I still have the socket, unfortunately, still down there. So that will be fun. Hopefully we can get that back out. I'm sure we will, but yeah, so stay tuned. Always hoarding stuff in his trunk. He just pulled this out of his entire trunk, and it has the 14 extension, which we needed this last time and we didn't have it, so we wasted extra time. Look how much crap he holds back here all the time.
Essentials.
That's
Ball
wasting
thing.
Gas.
I got a ball just in case I want to hoop.
You don't even know ball. What else is in here?
Tack life.
You definitely need that.
Need this. This is important. And then you never know. I might need to rip some lips.
Rip some lips. He had this the entire time, which is crazy. I wouldn't have broke my only adapter that I have that I use all the time if I just could use this. So now I got to get that 14 long out of there and put this one on. So let me get a magnet out and see what type of luck I have. Yeah, that is in there pretty good. So that is unfortunate, but thankfully Cletus over there had a one that we could actually use that shouldn't break. So this time I'm just kind of trying to knock it instead of just pry it. I'm just gonna knock it with a mallet to simulate like a impact gun. Try to get it loose. Underneath the car, got that stud or that bolt out for that lower downpipe. Bottom nut, got the top one loosened. It's just holding this in place. White pipe is off as well. So this little bolt is the last thing I need to do on this side. Cletus over here still is struggling for this O2 sensor. It's tight, as you heard him. That's how we like it. We like things nice and tight. And yeah, once we get this done, this should, as you see, it moves a good bit. Sorry for it being so close. Hit that top bolt, finish that off, and get this passenger or this driver's side out, and then the new one in, which hopefully will be a little bit easier. We got new hardware and stuff, new gaskets, of course, and then we'll start over on this side as well.
I want to fucking break it.
Okay, so quick update here. Got the two passenger side top bolts loosened. This is the hardest one right here, but actually it wasn't that bad. I'll show you the trick to doing this. Got the driver's side completely done. Just have to pull out the downpipe. Shari is still struggling with that O2 sensor clip. You see that little brown clip right there? That's where he's struggling to get to. So the trick with the Q50s is your extensions. The 24 was long enough, but it didn't have enough play to get onto the bolt square, so I didn't want to round the bolts. So we added 2.5 inches here, so I could get a little bit of play in the, and that allowed me to get onto both of these bolts on top square, and same with that one over on the driver's side. So you need a little bit of play down there. I don't have the little fancy adapter tool that gives you this, but this worked perfectly fine. Had no issues using this. Loosen the top bolts, just have to pull that downpipe out over there. Gonna pull the bottom bolts down. On this side should just be one on the bottom. The catalytic converter bracket, gotta loosen that. And then we have two downpipes out. That is also done, driver's side's done. Shari, what are we doing next?
Taking them out.
Let's go. So taking out the old downpipes, about to put in the new ones. Shari's staying hydrated, just ate his dinner. Got that O2 sensor out, wasn't that difficult. This guy just is, doesn't know what he's doing. But yeah, so we're about to get these out and hopefully the new ones just slide right in, get the gaskets on there. So hopefully we got no exhaust leaks and this guy will have one check engine light.
And a nice big pipe.
O2 sensors are out. Here's what they look like. He asked if we should just clean them. Yeah, I think they're beyond cleaning. We're definitely gonna put these back in the car. It's gonna check engine light anyway, so eventually he'll have to get the extensions and or tune, or yeah, we're gonna need a new one of these. Passenger side is done. We got everything tightened up. One thing with these spools, the bracket right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. The bracket right here, not even close to lining up on passenger or the driver's side, so that's something for you. Our last challenge is the old stud. Let's see if I can find it here on camera. The old stud right there with that new bolt on it, right there. It's on there about halfway. Obviously hand threaded it on there. It's been a SOB trying to get it on there. Had the same issue on the passenger side. We put up the old hardware on there and it went on a lot smoother. So we're gonna try to back that bolt off and put on the old hardware because it's kind of stuck. Won't go forward and it's gonna be a challenge to get it to go backwards as well. It's been soaking with some PB nut blaster to help as much as possible, but that's it. OT sensors are all connected on both sides. Top bolts right there, tighten down as tight as possible. And that's all we have left. And then here's a new partial exhaust on this Q50. So just gotta do that, and then we're going for a sound test. Let's do it. We finished. We used the breaker bar to tighten that bolt, which was a son of a bitch. Let's see what it sounds like here. Maybe. Sounds like we might have an exhaust leak over on this side. Yeah, we definitely do. So, gotta tighten some stuff up and we'll go back, figure it out.